Hello.
Hi there. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Today's class, I'm going to do a yoga flow class on giving and receiving. Kind of focusing on kind of the push and pull with each asana. And not only, because I've said in this class before, yoga is not all about stretching, it's also about stability. So it's not just seeing how deep you can stretch into a pose. Some poses that might be something you do in your practice as you explore poses, but there's also, you need to have that stability, stability in joints and muscles that hold that posture, that create that strength, that then also allow you to open up in the posture in a different way. There's a book called Braiding Sweetgrass. It's a really great book if you haven't read it. And she talks about, the author tells the story about kind of the origination of what really happened to the term Indian giving, which is a racist term, terrible term, that's used in this negative context to natives and Native Americans. And it really comes from a story of how these tribes in these Native American cultures, how they viewed a gift and how much worth a gift is, and how when you're given a gift, what makes it a gift is because you did nothing in exchange to receive it. Absolutely nothing. That's what makes it a gift. And in turn, for being given that gift, it's expected that you give back, and you the gift keeps being given. You don't actually own that gift. And that in turn, as these gifts are given, they actually create more worth than if they're not bought with money or given the exchange for money for it. Jeez, I can't say the word right now. So it's really interesting because, again, kind of going back to the title of the book of sweetgrass, and braided sweetgrass is something you're not supposed to buy. It's not for sale. It's supposed to be given to you. And as it's passed down and given, it creates more worth. So when it really comes down to it, the ritual of the sweetgrass is to be given. So you can't buy it. So, and like other things that you can't necessarily buy that need to be gifted to you, by the time that they keep getting passed down and on, they, again, like I said, they create more worth than something you can buy with money and just purchase with money, which is kind of an interesting way to look at giving and gift giving, and also receiving that gift and what that means, and thinking of it as you don't own anything, especially not a gift, because you did nothing to receive it, but that also makes it much more powerful, and much more powerful of a gift for you to give on. So just something to think about when you think about giving and receiving and that mindset. It's a pretty amazing way to kind of think about it. All right, so let's get started. Close our eyes, hands open on the knees, eyes closed down. Just start breathing in and out through the nose. Try to elongate your breath. Deepen the breath as well, pulling the belly belly button away from the spine on the inhale, pulling it towards the spine on the exhale. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, the hands together over the head and bring the hands down to the heart center. We'll tune in one long let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Ready? Let's come to hands and knees and start just doing some cat cows to warm up the spine. So inhale, chin up, tailbone up, drop the belly. Exhale, curl the belly the other way, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, and continue inhale. And exhale. Again, find this push-pull here. Pushing into the hands on the exhale, pointing toes. Inhale, dropping the belly, pulling the chin. Let's start circling the head and hips in one direction. Nice deep breath. And switch direction. And when you're ready, inhale, chin up, tailbone up. Exhale, curl the toes, press back into the hands, and come into downward facing dog. Pedal up the feet. And then find some place of stillness, a place of stability here. Sit bones high, belly towards the thighs, let the head hang. Inhale, lift the right foot. Exhale, you're going to bring that right foot heel towards the butt, open up that right hip, and circle that right foot. Again, stability in the stretch. Inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, bring that foot on the outside of the hands. So outside the right hand. And what we're going to do here is you're going to step up the left foot on the other outside of the hands and come into camper pose. Squat, elbows on the thighs. Breathe here, elongate the spine. Again, find that stability. Crown the head long, tailbone long. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to come to wider stance, forward fold here. Breathe deeply.
Heel toe of the feet a little closer together. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, rise all the way up. Do some sun salutations. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, place the hands on the mat. Step back to a upward push-up, or bring the knees down. And come down to Chaturanga or knees chest chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing. We're going to inhale the other side, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring that left hip open, left heel to the butt. Circle that left foot around a few times. Inhale, straighten the left foot. Exhale, bring that left foot on the outside of the left hand. And we're going to step up that right foot to a squat. Camper pose. Again, elongate that spine here, nice flat on the spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Heel to the feet in a little bit. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way. Exhale. Tadasana. One more sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hands up, hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, place the hands on the mat. Step back. Chaturanga or lower down, knees chest chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, right leg in between the hands. Spin that left heel down at an angle. And inhale, come up to warrior one. Now we're going to straighten that front knee and reach forward. Flat back. Look for a little bend in that front knee to help, again, stabilize. And then we're going to come all the way down if you can. Forward fold over that right knee. This intense side stretch. You're going to bring your right hip back, left hip forward. Again, we're stabilizing here. So you might need to kind of set the feet close together, get blocks, whatever you need to do to feel stable in this pose. So then open up the hips. You're bringing that right hip back, left hip forward. Hips are square. And breathing deep. And you're going to inhale, bend that front knee. Step back a little bit with the foot as you shorten your stance and come back into that warrior one. Hips forward, chest forward, breathe here. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, open up, warrior two. And then we bring the hands, clasp them behind the back. You can clasp them and just bring the thumbs into the tailbone and be there. And just kind of bring the elbows together. Open up the chest and arms that way. Or if you like, you can bring the arms straight. Opening up the chest here.
If you want to go one step further, inhale, exhale, humble warrior.
Come forward, lifting the arms up. Inhale, come on up.
Exhale, release the hands into warrior two again. And roll the arms down on your neck.
Exhale and step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and bring it in between the hands. Spin that right heel down and come on up, warrior.
Hips and chest forward. Curl the pinkies in towards each other. Nice strong back leg. Then we're going to extend that left knee. Keep it straight. You can step up a little bit. You can bring it, I kind of have to do that. And then we're going to reach forward first. Hold here for a few breaths.
And then come all the way down to that intense side stretch. This time we're bringing the right hip forward, the left hip back. Find stability here. Don't just focus on getting that nose up and knee. See where your hips are, where your legs are. And bend that knee gently.
Come on up. That warrior one again. With the legs if you need to. And then next exhale, come to warrior two. Let's bring the hands clasped behind the back. Everybody just start at the tailbone with the thumbs to the toe and bring the elbows towards each other. Opening up here. Remember those arms long. Yeah.
If you humble warrior. Try not to rest your body on that thigh. Again, stability, strength. Inhale, come on up.
Hands back to warrior two. And curl the arms down.
Step that muscle back. Into downward facing dog. Breathe here. If you'd like, you can come down into child's pose to rest. Take a deep breath. All right. And here, let's come back into downward dog if you weren't there yet. Come into your plank. You can either lower your left knee or stay on your toes and just open up to a side plank here. Again, you can either bring that knee down, you're opening up towards the right, or you can bring your feet together and be in the full side plank here. And bring that arm down. Plank. And we're going to switch to the other side. Right knee down or just open up to the left. Again, find stability here. Where can you soften in this pose but still stay in the pose? Where can you give a little, receive a little from the floor? And lower down to that plank. And then bring the knees down to hands and knees. And let's come into puppy pose. So hips are up, it's like child's pose, but hips are up, forehead to the floor. And I always like to come up on my fingertips here. And press my hands into the mat, come back to that, all fours. And then we're gonna come into seal. So you're gonna push the hips forward, bring the toes up, arch it back. And shoulders away from the ear. And let's come back to puppy one more time. And let's come back to hands and knees. Now we're gonna come and sit on the heels here. In Kundalini, this is called rock pose. So you're being as strong as a rock, finding that stability again, staffing everything where it needs to be. Your organs are all stacked on top of each other. Your spine is nice and stacked and straight. Placing the hands on the thighs. Close the eyes down here and just breathe. Let's actually open up the palms to the sky again, receiving. Remember, a gift is something you receive without doing anything. So try your best. Clear the mind. Just breathe. Just let things come to you. Open the shoulders a little bit. And inhale, reach the arms. Open up the palms. And we're going to bear hug ourselves. Bring the right arm over the left. Grab onto the shoulder blades and back, and then just tuck the chin. Roll the shoulders forward. Breathe here. Inhale, open up the palm. And then we're going to bring the right hand over on top, left hand down on the bottom. You can either grab onto your shirt in the back, or if you can grab onto your fingertips with the hands. Opening up the shoulders here, pressing the head into the back of the right arm. And open up the hands again. Inhale. Exhale, this time left arm over right. Hug yourself, pull on the shoulder blades. Roll the shoulders forward, tuck the chin.
think of this as, what are you giving to yourself here? Not just a hug, but what are you give yourself a gift here? Inhale, open thumbs. Exhale, this time left arm on top, right arm on bottom. Press the head into the arms. Breathe. And inhale, reach right. Exhale, you're going to bring your right hand to your left knee and just look behind you. Bringing that left arm all the way behind you for some stability. Kind of like a little kickstand behind you. Don't put much weight on it, just fingertips on the ground to kind of twist the body, looking over that left shoulder. And open wide again. Inhale, exhale, other side. Left hand to right knee. Right hand behind you. And untwist. And come to hands and knees. And then we're going to open up the heels here. And we're going to, if you can, sit in between the heels. So we're kind of internally rotating our hips here. If you can't do this, if there's any pain in the knees, back off. Again, go back to maybe just sitting on the heels, or you can put a block or a pillow or something underneath your seat. That might help. But just kind of focusing on that internal rotation of your femurs in the hips here and breathe here. Let's bring the hands open on the knees, and again, just receive. Ready? Lift yourself up and out. Be gentle on yourself. Come to hands and knees. You kind of tap out the feet. And we're going to bring the feet in front of us, sitting on our butts. Flexing the feet together right in front of us. We're going to come into a forward fold here. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, reach for toes, ankles, shins. The ability to fold forward is getting less and less every day. Focus on that nice, long, straight spine. Gentle tuck in the chin. Crown of the head long, tailbone towards the mat. Hinging at the hips. You're not hinging at the waist. And again, find the stability here. You're not just collapsing over your legs to get that stretch and deep hamstring stretch. Maybe again, think about the spine, straight spine, folding over it, hinging at the hips, shoulders away from the ears. You might not be able to go as far down, but you're finding stability. That give and take. Give and receive. Inhale, come on. Exhale, you're going to take your right foot, you're going to bring it into the left thigh, and then just use your hands and kind of open up the hips here. So you're opening up to the right side. So your left foot is opening onto that left, and that right knee is more straight, and you're now kind of facing the right with your hips here. Open up to the body. All right, we're going to do a side stretch here. You're going to inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Flex that left foot. Reach towards those left toes. You might not touch them, that's fine. Again, stability here. You're not just collapsing over. You want to keep, like almost there's a pane of glass, keeping your body open to the right. So your hips and chest are facing that right direction, and you're reaching over, opening up on the right side of the body here. Stability. Where can you not collapse into the left and lengthen the spine a little more, maybe? Inhale, come on up. Exhale, scoot the hips, you're facing that left foot, and fold over here. Forward fold. Keeping that left foot flat. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, bring our right foot back. And then we're going to take, again, to the other side. Left foot comes in, and we're going to open up to that left side. So hips, chest are facing that left knee, right leg is up to the side. And then we're going to bring that left arm up and over. Having an intense stretch from the pinky all the way down to that left hip. That big curl my pinky down, flex that right foot. Again, stability, where can I lengthen in the spine so I'm not totally collapsing into this right side, and I'm extending the spine out. Inhale, back. Exhale, switch the hips. So you're facing that right foot and lower down. Facing that right leg. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, bring that left foot out, so your feet are straight out in front of you. And now we're going to bring feet together, knees apart, in round ankle pose. And here, make sure your heels are about 2 to 3 fist widths away from your groin. And you can either open up the pages of the book or kind of press them together. It's two different sort of stretches. So actually, let's just try both. First, let's open up the feet. Inhale, exhale, bring the chest towards the feet, folding forward here. Just kind of notice how that feels in your body, where you're releasing in the hips, where maybe, again, you can find a little bit more stability, maybe in the spine, reaching out to the crown of the head, to that one nice and long. Breathe. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, breathe. Let's press the feet together now, okay? You can kind of hold them together here too with your hands. Inhale, exhale, fold forward and see where that difference is. This one may be, again, you might feel a little more stable in your hips here, because you're kind of having to engage them a little bit more, pressing those feet together. Breathe. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, we're going to open up the legs. Big V. Yeah, we're gonna fold down the center here. So flex the feet here. Again, stability in the legs, not just flopping the feet open. Everything's not just like under that. Maybe engage the legs, engage your kneecaps a little bit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach for either toe or ankle or shin here. And breathe. Again, elongate that spine. Folding at the hips. Engaging, kind of pushing your femurs into the hips here. It's not just some floppy, I'm just trying to get as low as I can stretch. Things are engaged, kneecaps are engaged. Inhale, come on up. And exhale. Next, we're going to do a pose. I call it double pigeon. It's called a bunch of things. Some people call it fire walk. But it's like that half pigeon, except we're going to be seated. We're not extending the leg out behind us. So it's actually a little more intense, I think, than half pigeon. It's full pigeon. So first, we're going to take our left foot and bring the shin parallel with the front of the mat side where you are. So bring it parallel. So ankle and knee are on the same line. You're going to take your right foot. You're going to place that ankle on top of the left knee, right knee on top of the left foot. So you're kind of stacking the legs here. This might be enough, or actually even like totally impossible for you. If it is, find a place where you can be. Either you can bring the legs in, kind of do a lotus if you like, if that's a little easier, because this can be kind of harder on the knees with the legs extended this way. Or find a place where you can be where you're like, okay, I can sit and breathe in this spot. This might be enough, hands open on the knees. Or if you like, you can reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward gently. Again, folding at the hips. You should feel that stretch in your right hip right now. It's kind of like your right femur, top of the femur is being pulled away from the spine. There's an opening kind of in the back right here. Really really good for sciatica. We're kind of relieving any pressure on the sciatic nerve there. If you can keep going down, 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 try to open up the palms on the floor and kind of relax into it if you can. My belly kind of gets in the way, so I have to have some additional support with my hands. But normally I do like to bring my elbows all the way down, palms face up, and really try to relax the top of the body. Just give in completely. And breathe. Relax the hips, relax the knees, the feet. Just relax, relax, relax. Inhale, walk the hands up. Exhale, bring the feet out in front of you and shake them out. We'll do the other side. This time we're going to bring the right leg in first. And then you're going to take the left foot, place it on top of the right knee. Left knee on top of the right foot. Stacking those shins. And you can either again stay here, kind of work into it here, relax the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold as far as you would like. Just try to relax your hips. Find any sort of place where you can release your tension. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, release those feet out in front of you. Shake it out. What we're going to do here is you're going to bring your feet on that knees bent. And then just slowly lower down onto our backs, feet on the floor. We're going to do a bridge here. But first, we're going to kind of engage the hips a little bit because we just really open them up, and I don't want you just to like press into your hips and press up into a bridge and hurt yourself. So let's first just bring the hands down on either side, palms down, fingertips brushing against the heels. And we're just going to engage here and just gently, just engage enough to kind of curl your tailbone off the mat. And then bringing the hips up a little more, engaging the hips, engaging the thighs and the glutes. And then let's push
all the way up with that engagement. See how it feels to maybe let up on the glute engagement and engage the thighs. Now engage the glutes and let go of the thighs a little bit. Excellent. Now roll all the way down. Shoulder your knees a little bit. And we're going to do one more time. This time on your inhale, just roll the spine all the way off the mat, pressing the hips to the sky. And you can even bring your shoulders in, clasping the hands. Lift the toes and relax them. Inhale, lift relax. Exhale, roll all the way down. Again, I'm going to show up with those knees. And then we're going to bring our left leg long, right knee into the right armpit. And we're going to do supine twist here. I'm going to sit up, so I'm not back too much being pregnant, and I can't do this twist anyway, so I'm going to talk you through it. Supine twist, so right knee is into the right armpit, kind of squeeze that hip open, left leg long, and take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bring that right knee over to the left, look to the right, bring that right hip out long, fingernails on the floor, palm open, breathe. When you're ready, inhale to unwind. Exhale, switch legs. So bring that right foot long, bring that left knee into the left armpit, squeezing for a bit. Take a few breaths. And then when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, that left knee over to the right, look to the left, open up that left arm, palm face open, fingernails to the mat or the floor beside you, and breathe. And your next inhale, unwind, exhale, bring that left leg long, and breathe. And prepare yourself for Shavasana, final relaxation, splaying the feet, opening up the palms to the sky, maybe gently tucking the chin, keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Breathe here. Close the eyes. Again, what gift can you receive just by doing nothing? Concentrate or focus, rather, on doing absolutely nothing. But breathing, relaxing, seeing what comes to you when you just be.
Begin to start deepening your breath. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Winding your wrists and ankles. And let's inhale, reach up towards the sky, up past your head. Point and flex the feet. And exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Rock side to side on the spine. Now let's bring the hands together as well as the soles of the feet together. And rub them together, so the soles of the feet together as well. On your back, rub them together, create some heat on the soles of your feet. And then let's bring the knees into the chest again, rock up and down on the spine, or you can always roll over to the side, push yourself up that way, and meet me in seated, easy pose, hands in prayer on the chest. Turn our awareness to all the gifts that we receive every day without doing a thing. Love tool, light tool, peace tool. Taking a deep inhale. Closing your practice by exhaling, bowing forward. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next